Hello everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. This is episode 23. Last time, we made it through the barrier to Azizla, but we've been followed, and it was a really amazing sequence that took place right at the end of last stream, and that is essentially where we find ourselves. So hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Hope you're having a great day. It's currently a lovely 11 p.m. It's a sensible time of night to be playing some Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm very excited because look at where we are. The Allagans certainly knew how to build a place, didn't they? Look at us. Look at us. Let me know if everything's okay. Audio and visual wise, sound off in the chat so I know that you're here. And we should get into things. Also need to wait for Mobius, obviously. We need Mobius to be here too. Taking on an Imperial battleship by herself, primal or no, that took some courage. Yes, rest in peace, by the way, to Ysael, to Shiva. Unfortunately, she went out with an icy finish. And Heavensward was here at some point, but it seems that he disappeared. But we powered the airship with the power of the eye. Estinian lent his power, and we've made it on through, and I'm excited. We've finished all the Heavensward Dragoon quests as well. That's why we're looking like this. Looking fresh. I love this helmet. We're going to look into doing some side quest stuff after this eventually as well. We're going to check in with, what's his face? What's his name? That guy. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember what his name is now. That silly little guy. This guy. Hildebrand, yeah. We're going to do the Hildebrand stuff, I think. And there's also apparently something new at the Gold Saucer as well for us to check out. So we'll see what happens on this stream today. But let's talk with Sid. Phew. I don't know about you, but I'm glad to be back on solid ground, even if said ground is floating in the sky. When that Imperial battleship appeared, I honestly thought we were finished, and we would have been had your friend not arrived when she did. 12 grant her mercy. Brief though our time together was, Ysael was a true friend, a gentle soul who fought for her beliefs. She would have made a fine scion. What is a scion but one who fights for our cause? Our hopes survive thanks to her sacrifice. Let that be enough. Yet I cannot help but wonder, how came she to know of our presence here? From Heavensward, I would wager. He would have felt my channeling of the Eye's power. It would seem they were able to make peace with one another in the end. She gave her life because she believed in us. We owe it to her to see her mission through. See our mission through. See that dome-like structure further in? Let's make our way there. Alrighty. Another thing we did last stream as well is we finally sorted out our glamour plates, which means I can at will switch to my cool fancy Final Fantasy character outfits, which is very cool. We've got a few things, not all of the things, but some of them. My Advent Children gear. Where is that Clive outfit, you know? Where's that goddamn Clive outfit? They did a Final Fantasy 16 event and we got the Phoenix mount, but you just know that they're cooking some Clive gear for us, and maybe even Jill for the feminine players too, for sure. I need to look like Clive everywhere. As I highly anticipate the DLC for that game. We'll attune ourselves to this fancy looking aetherite crystal too. Yeah, true. I expect an actual Final Fantasy 16 event will happen. I mean, if they're gonna, like, it would be an absolute no-brainer. Like, there's no way that they don't. Like, if they did a Final Fantasy 15 event, and also I think CBU 3 would do an event for their own game that they made. They seem like they would cross over very easily. The Isle Sentinels don't seem to frequent this area. We should be safe here. Let's talk strategy, shall we? Cid looks like a man with a plan. First of all, in the interests of efficiency, I suggest we make this place our base camp. We can coordinate the search for the Archbishop from here. I have no objections. Now that we stand upon Azisla, I am struck by the vastness of the Isle. We must needs be methodical if we are to find our quarry. Good. Now, unless I'm mistaken, this used to be an airship landing, and a major one at that. From what I know of Allegan design, there should be a terminal nearby that's linked to the Isle's operational heart. If we can find such a terminal, we should be able to learn something of the Archbishop's whereabouts. Let's split up and look for it. Nod. You just know that it's coming. I saw the terminal before we spoke to Cid, so that's fine. Hello everyone who's joining the stream. Just begun, so there's still plenty of time. We got a lot done last stream as well, some side quest stuff as well, which was very rewarding with Matoya. Just a lot happened. The terminal is unresponsive. This terminal has long since ceased to function. Search for another. Okay, never mind. Search for an active terminal. I love that it's just my character going... What ungodly vessels must the Allegans have built to warrant so vast a landing? The Empire borrowed most of its technology from Allegan relics. If we can find the terminal, I reckon we can operate it. I'm not sure what will be going on there either, Mobius. I do subscribe to a couple of patrons, but I've never had an issue with my payment, so I'm not sure. Hopefully it sorts itself out. It'll probably just try again. Alas, I have found naught of use. I'll take a look and see what happens after the stream with it too. But I think when there's something like an issue or a decline or whatever, it does reattempt automatically, I think. So we'll take a look. Alright, there isn't another... I thought there would be a destination mark near Ishtola about searching for an active terminal. Oh, it's on the map. It's all the way out here. Silly me. With Estinian. Gotcha. Just look at the map, guys. Wow. This music sounds like Mass Effect. Machines beyond my ken. Okay, it no longer sounds like Mass Effect, but it did for a little bit. Machines beyond my ken. I shall leave it to the others to find this terminal. Of more concern to me are the dragons that I sense nearby. That was our brief taste of new music out there before we were in this area. I'm excited to hear more of the music. Nothing? Damn it. There's just this terminal then, but it doesn't respond to anything I do. Any bright ideas, Wedge? Wedge? He was here just a moment ago. Well, don't tell me he's wandered off. I'm sorry, Omega, but could you help me search for him? Absent-minded as he is, I worry that he strayed beyond the landing area and made friends with the local sentinels. Classic. Search for Wedge. Oh man, all that's got me thinking about is the fact that there wasn't Biggs and Wedge in Final Fantasy XVI, but there was two characters who I was utterly convinced would be Biggs and Wedge, but they weren't. I'm like, damn it. Maybe Biggs and Wedge will be in the DLC, who knows? Wedge! Wedge, where are you, Wedge? Okay. Oh, look at that gunbreaker in action, baby. Look at that gun blade. Oh my god, look at it. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Oh man. Just so cool. Oozes style. I need to become a gunbreaker at some point, but I also love my dragoon job, so I'm gonna have to work two jobs, you know? A lance is cool and all, but I need to get my hands on a gun blade so badly. I got my beautiful mug with me. It's my beautiful coffee mug. Wedge! Ow! Wedge, are you alright? I'm fine, Chief. I just tripped, that's all. Tripped over this big bowl, I did. I was pondering the orb and it pondered me back. Fool of a Lalafell! We're having a Gandalf and Pippin moment right now. Fool of a Took! What were you thinking coming here on your own? Death by overwork is one thing. Death by stupidity quite another. I'm sorry, Chief, but I think I found something. What is this? The wreck of a sentinel? This is no wreck, Chief. She's still operational. It's gonna blow! See? Initiating, performing diagnostics. Diagnostics complete. To proceed, please agree to the terms and conditions of use. Please give me the full terms. I don't fucking... Just like gives you the full terms to scroll through. Ah yes, the user service agreement that I have to agree to before I play a video game all the time. Thank you. To register as a user, please state your name. I'm Wedge, and that there's Omega. Omegar. From New Zealand. User registration complete. Welcome to Azizla, Master Wedge and Master Omega. I am Guidance Node G. Lee. Don't you just love Final Fantasy? Sid's like, I don't understand, but we're gonna just roll with it. We've picked up our floating orb. Greetings, Master Omega. Is there something you wish to know? Love it. Now we just got this floating orb. This isn't quite what I had in mind, but it might just serve. Wedge, bring the node this way, would you? There's something I'd like to try. Time to put the orb in the computer. I always laugh when I can see my character talking and like actually having a conversation with a character. Because I'm usually just like this. Node, I need a status report on the facility. Gilly, you have to do what the chief says. There we go. Yes, that's it. Good girl. Ah, here we are. Not much of note. It appears someone recently reactivated Helix, which is this area. Reactivated, you say? To shreds, you say? By the Archbishop, I'd wager. I dare say he woke the place up when he used the Vanu's key. Are there other people in the facility? If so, where? Let's see here. On the flagship, that's the central aisle, I'm seeing positive readings within the Aetherochemical research facility and the fractal continuum. Those are words. And what have we here? Intruders detected in the Gamma Quadrant. Defense system engaged. Our Imperial friends, I suspect. I hope they enjoy the defense system. But what of the Archbishop and his cronies? What might offer an indication? Ah, how about this? Which area is currently consuming the most energy? Somewhere called Triad Control inside the research facility. And what manner of place is that? It's where they all play triple triad with each other. It is, and I quote, a regulation facility for the Warring Triad test subjects. And that's all it says. The rest of the information is only accessible to users with consular privileges. I mislike the sound of this, which leads me to believe that it is indeed the place. Mislike. I've never heard the word mislike before. It's always interesting whenever you're just like, where are they getting these words, man? Ye old English was just a different time. It's a good thing, what's his face isn't here. What's his name? Porchefont? No. Yes? Mr. Ye Old English guy. What is his name? I've been forgetting names lately. I'm inclined to agree with Ishtola. Whatever it is that the Archbishop seeks, it is likely to be there. That settles it then. Let's find a way to cross over to the flagship. Ah, Urianger, that's the one. See, I don't even need to say the name. Everyone knows who I'm talking about. Urianger. I mislike Urianger's speech. The guidance node will give us the next thing. Oh god. Look at all these nodes that have been activated. Control node, sterilization node, reconditioning node, repository node, a training node. There's so many. Where have they come from? Control node operational, please state query. What do you do here? Processing. BB7 Helix Systems Management Node. Support for this node has been discontinued. Please upgrade to BB8 model or later. Version 3.0 operation software installed days ago. This software is intended solely for evaluation purposes. To purchase the full version, your free trial of Control Node has run out. Please purchase the BB8 system to continue. The short monk in Pentiment. God bless you, Andres. Pious are we, men of God. You do not know how to operate the terminal. Pentiment, I had so much fun voicing that game. Microsoft have still yet to reach out and pay me for the work that I did for them for free, but that's fine. You know, still waiting on sorting out the details for that, for them to officially add the Apocalypse voice pack to Pentiment. But we'll see. We'll see how we go. The eons old guidance node is patiently awaiting instructions. Greetings, Master Omega. Is there something you wish to know? I love that we call it Gilly. It's the classic Star Wars thing where, like, you've got your C-3PO, but you just, like, end up giving them, like, their real names, like 3PO and R2, and they're, like, spelt in a cool way, like how you would say it as a name. It's cool. Tell me how to reach the Aetherochemical Research Facility. Requesting access to the Aetherochemical Research Facility. Access granted. Generating route. Route generated. Commencing guidance to chosen destination. Please note, please be aware that the designated route may take you through restricted sectors and that the Isle's defense systems may attempt to terminate you. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risk of damage or injury, including death, that may occur en route to your destination. Ben, my dude, welcome to the stream, man. Look, we have Biggs and Wedge. Biggs is big and Wedge is small. Wedge is a goddamn Lala fell that you just want to drop kick off the platform, but what can you do about that? Speak with Alphino. Can the guidance node be trusted? I know not, but we have few other options. Let us see where it leads us. Omega, Ishtola, Estinian, we four shall proceed to the research facility. Oops. No! Sid, the Excelsior is our sole means of escape. Pray remain here and have her ready to depart at a moment's notice. Understood. We'll see what she's repaired and ready to fly. If anything happens, just let me know via Link Pearl. Just give me a good old text message on the codec. Be on your guard, my friends. The enemy could be anywhere. Off we go. Speak with the guidance node at Matter Conduit 2-3 in Node We Trust. We can use mounts here. Interestingly enough. Can't fly though, of course. Yeah, look at that mount speed. Alright, show off. I'll just fly slowly. Can't these wings flap any faster? Mobius, where's your two-seated chocobo? Does that go that fast? Clockwork engineer. Look at these. These are some cool creatures. A fate has been discovered nearby. Unauthorized personnel, you have been detected. Alright, I'm getting cleaned up over here. Danger. Alright, this is an issue for me. We're both getting absolutely cleaned up. Okay. That's good. Yep, that's just what you want. We're getting harassed. We need a healer with us. If only healers existed in our party. That's what happens when you try and pick a fight with a Clockwork Carnifex and a Clockwork Overlord. Throw shit at it from a distance. Failure. We tried. We tried our best. You are currently within the Alpha Quadrant. First, you must use the nearby matter conduit to travel to the Beta Quadrant. Please wait a moment while I activate it. Let's travel to the Beta Quadrant, shall we? Feels like we're in Final Fantasy with Tron right now. Where's the Master Controller? The Allergan Teleporter. We are in the Beta Quadrant. So many nodes, dude. I love that we finally found one, and then there's just like a bunch of them that are activated now. Performing routine diagnostics of hybrid life forms in all specimens healthy. No abnormalities detected. According to my records, this conduit was last serviced approximately 5,014 years, 6 months, 11 days, 7 hours, and 13 minutes ago. My voice is also changed to this for some reason. That it should function without mishap may be described as a miracle. Clearly it was just playing a voice line. That's why it was a different voice, guys. The guidance node is ready to take you through the Beta Quadrant. Resuming guidance to the Aetherochemical research facility, please follow me. This sector, the Beta Quadrant, is home to laboratories which produce chimerical life forms for both military and household applications. Our facility has been awarded 3-star certification for compliance with ASO 3001. The good behavior of the creatures born here is guaranteed. Please be warned, however, that millennia of neglect may have had an adverse effect on their disposition. For your own safety, please refrain from approaching the creatures. This is so stupid. I love it. We just like have gone to like this ancient sort of civilization's magical lab island in the sky thing, and it's so futuristic, but it's also ancient. It's just one of those cool things, I suppose. All right, mate. Take me to the Aetherochemical facility. Thanks. Cheers, back. Final Fantasy Uber. We got the immersive angle for the drive. Love it. Unable to activate matter conduit. Energy shortage detected. Identifying cause. Cause identified. Unauthorized siphoning of energy by chimerical creatures. Location: the Recombination Labs and Biomass Incubation Complex. Time is short, and to split up and eliminate the culprits. Omega, pray dispatch the creatures at the Recombination Labs. The rest of us shall sweep the incubation complex. Take care and return hither when you are done. A few different models of the nodes as NPCs to put in a house. That's funny. Yeah, Bori, I really don't have time to, like, that's the thing, is like, outside of this, I really struggle to play any game that has like an online component. Like, I really want to play more Destiny as well, but like Destiny's in hot water at the moment, Bungie in general, but like I always think about wanting to make time to play some Destiny, but I'm always like, I'm too busy. I've got to record and do work and do other things. And then all of the online games that I have that I could play, it's just like, I just don't have the time. Like Final Fantasy XIV is the only one that I really wanted to play and make time for, because it's Final Fantasy, and playing through Final Fantasy XVI made me want to get back into it again. It's definitely a huge time sink. I would have already finished it and been up to date by now if I wasn't doing it, or like waiting to do it for YouTube though. Because that was like one of the big things. I was like, oh, I can't just play it because I have to wait till I'm streaming it, so then I have to be in the mood to stream it, and it was just like, that's why it took so long for us to return to it. Like, not only is it hard to play and continue playing an MMO for ages, but it's also hard to do it on stream constantly too. Oops. Okay. If we go too close, we lose visual. The invisible driver's in the car. Lie in wait and defeat chimerical creatures. Glowing impulse. Look at these. Yep. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this thing. Never mind. It's dead. No big one that time? Okay. I love this piano. Yeah, the next one that I want to do is definitely Knights of the Old Republic as well. Well, I mean, the Old Republic, I should say. Absolutely. Because, yeah, doing, you know, having done the KOTOR games, the Old Republic would be really nice to be the next one to tackle, doing some streams. Because that one's crazy, because you can do, like, so many different stories for just different characters, so you can really get stuck into that one, which is quite overwhelming. But it's definitely something that I'd really like to do because it's Star Wars and it has a lot of expansions and continued support, so it'll definitely be fun. Yeah, Star Wars Galaxies as well. That's another one. It's like, I want to play Star Wars Galaxies because fans have revived it and you can actually play it, which is really cool. So you could play the original Star Wars MMO from 2003. So that would be awesome. Ben, you're going to have to join me for the Old Republic and Galaxies when we do it. Because you're going to move here and we'll be able to play it together. Did I see the Devon Supertramp MGS video? No, I don't know what that is. Energy restored to the conduit. Please wait a moment while I activate it. Yeah, it's like, it's pretty impressive. It's been a thing for a while. Like, thinking about the fact that in a world where there's like so many live service games and things like that, like there are still MMOs that are 20 years old or older that are still going at this point, which is really, really insane. And then you've still got recent ones that are still massively popular. It's kind of crazy, you know? Like Final Fantasy XI is still going alongside Final Fantasy XIV. Final Fantasy XI still has a monthly sub as well, you know? World of Warcraft, obviously, doing its thing. I've never touched World of Warcraft, and I probably never will. Then you've got MMOs that have like shut down, but then people have revived them, like Star Wars Galaxies shut down, but like you can play it. People have revived it. And then Star Wars The Old Republic has been going for so long. Yes, RuneScape has like 2 different versions of RuneScape now. And while that's all going on, there's constant live service games like Destiny and The Division and whatever the fuck else there is at the moment that's constantly trying to suck all of your attention into it. So, you know, people find their like specific main game, I suppose, and stick with it, and there are plenty that have supported them for years and years and years. So at that point, you either commit to your addiction or you leave and quit and never play video games again. People have, if you've put like 20 plus years into a MMO, you're probably going to continue at that point because you feel compelled to. Conduit activated. You may travel to the Gamma Quadrant at your leisure. Out of all the MMOs that exist, I think the ones that interest me the most to play is obviously 14, as we're doing it now, the Old Republic, Final Fantasy XI, Star Wars Galaxies. That's sort of like the MMOs that appeal to me the most, is Final Fantasy and Star Wars. Yeah, that'd do it. Oh, and then there's Elder Scrolls Online. that's still got so much going on for it as well. That's another MMO in the Elder Scrolls universe, and I own that game, but I can't see myself really committing to the full journey there, unfortunately. And then while Fallout didn't do the same thing, they did Fallout 76, which is kind of their own thing, you know. So the Garleans managed to land. Repairs on the vessel appear to be well underway. I doubt that they will leave anytime soon, however. Nay, they will remain here long after they have stripped the Isle of all its secrets. Whether or not they mean to linger, their presence here and now is an unwelcome complication. Indeed, let us avoid confrontations unless absolutely needful. Love it. Yeah, keep your eyes tuned. Keep your eyes tuned? Wow. Keep your ears peeled and your eyes tuned for the 2025 Star Wars MMO playthrough in 3,000 years time. Nice. Okay. Level up. The guidance node is ready to take you through the Gamma Quadrant. Warning, intruders detected in force in this quadrant. It is recommended that you avoid confrontation where possible. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risks of damages or injury, including death, that you may sustain in the course of guidance. Please follow me to the next matter conduit. It leads to the Delta Quadrant, where the facility's greatest achievement is located. Facility's greatest achievement. Look at that fancy pants ship over there. We'll have to assemble a Star Wars MMO crew to partake. Suck Mobius into another MMO. I wonder if I could get Kuso on board. If he'll ever throw in the towel with Destiny with everything that's going on with it. Like, join the dark side. Decided to commit to Shatterpoint. I wish you luck. I've currently been enjoying my commitment to Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering by looking at my desk and seeing just piles of cards as I try and get back into the game. It's fun though. Look at what I pulled today. Shiny. Shatterpoint is a tabletop game for Star Wars. It used to be Star Wars Legion. And then it got bought by a company or something. And then Legion got cancelled, and then they started doing Shatterpoint. So Legion was kind of like prequels and original trilogy everything, and then Shatterpoint seems to have a Clone Wars focus, and it looks really cool. But yeah, it's tabletop miniatures stuff. So unfortunately a very expensive thing to get stuck into. I would be more inclined to do it if, you know, someone in the same state as me was into it. That might convince me. Wait, something is afoot. Look at this guy. Honestly, drop him right into Final Fantasy XII. Look at him.
Our objective lies at the heart of the Isle. The third will remain to guard the ship, while the second patrols the perimeter and eliminates any threats. The first will come with me to secure the research facility. Let no man doubt the import of our mission. The Allagans found a means to capture icons alive, and their knowledge lies hid upon this isle.
I just realized all of these enemies have gun blades. That is so cool. They're all got the little revolver handles with the blades. That is so sick.
If we can but acquire it, we would be able to prevent the beings from returning to plague us, thus ending the cycle of rebirth.
Plagueis?
I need not remind you that success will raise our legion high in the Emperor's regard. Yet, by the same token, his radiance does not tolerate failure. That is all. All troops, prepare for deployment!
All troops, prepare for deployment. Sir! Yeah, I've been going to my locals for Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh lately, and it's been really, really fun, actually. It's like a social thing that I need.
So that is their purpose.
To think that the knowledge used to bind no less a being than Bahamut sleeps here.
Imprisoning a primal in such a manner would represent an effective means to halt the cycle of summoning, were it not for the grave and obvious risks.
Indeed. We need but refer to past experience, that of Bahamut's calamitous return, to see why this is not the solution we seek.
Held in duress, a primal will continue to nurse its hatred for mankind. And when it inevitably breaks free, its rage will be beyond quelling.
Whatever folly the Garleans mean to commit, they can wait. We must remain focused on our task.
Yes, of course. It would not be polite to keep the Archbishop waiting.
I thought it was going to be me nodding, but instead it was Alphino. There it is, the group nod. Yeah, I'm not doing modern Yu-Gi-Oh because that is scary and weird and strange and unknown to me. But there's my locals have the Edison format from 2010, which is really cool. Because while that's also quite new to me as well, because I never really played in that format, it's still where it's like a little more classic. It's not very, very confusing, and like it's all you have to really think about is like fusions and synchros instead of XIVs and pendulums and link monsters and a million fucking effects going off at once. So yeah, definitely enjoying playing a bit more of a classic format. I don't think I'll ever really be good enough to understand playing modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I'm also wrapping my head around playing Magic at the same time, and both of those games are just heavily confusing and big brain. But luckily the communities are really nice, and yeah, it gets me out of the house and like playing a game that I really like, so I'm enjoying it. That you have survived to this point is in defiance of possibility, but it appears the danger is not yet past. Warning! The intruder is approaching. Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed. Defeated. Level sync is in effect. Ah, okay. Yep. There we go. Guys, can you believe it? I did a grocery order and they weren't able to get my yogurts. I'm gonna cry. I'll have to go to my door and collect my grocery order in like 5-10 minutes. Close encounter of the 6th kind, but with a Roman numeral. I love it. I guess they were out of stock of that particular item. That's okay. Oh no, they refund the items that they can't collect, which is good. Getting my potatoes and my mineral waters and my breads and my bananas, you know.
My men's silence.
My necessities.
We meet again. And this time, we will not be interrupted.
We will not be interrupted. This dude's raring to go. Never mind.
Show me your power, champions of Eorzea!
Cool. Alright. Epic fight inbound. Regular Van Hydrus. Oh, his icon looks cool.
I shall make it quick.
So it comes to this!
Obsidian Carbuncle, come! Nice. He needs air support, huh? Come on, mate. Fight me, you coward!
warrior of light. And now that I have experienced it firsthand, Van Baelsar's defeat seems less inexplicable.
Of course.
You are a formidable foe, and I have thoroughly enjoyed our time together. Alas, all good things must come to an end. Allagan's secrets await, and there is no profit to be had in remaining here.
He's like, see ya. Run away! Oh no, actually, hang on, that's even worse. I thought they were running away. Oh, just him? Just he's running away.
Keep them occupied.
Of course. Okay, just he's running away. While he runs away, I'm gonna collect my groceries. Give me 1 second. And by 1 second, I mean however long it takes. Ah, I'm back. Ugh. The 97 Berserk on French Netflix? This is news to me. I thought the English dub for Berserk is pretty good. But like, the French dub, interesting. I never really thought to consider watching an anime in French. Oh, Brazilian and French Netflix is the ones where you can watch it. Okay. Well, I own it on Blu-ray. So, you know, I've done my part. I think it used to be on normal, our standard Netflix. Is it not on Crunchyroll? Crunchyroll has the Memorial Edition of the Golden Age arc, but it doesn't have the 97 series.
It would seem we have no choice.
You must continue on. We will hold them here.
Take the eye. It should still hold enough energy to be of use to you.
Can't believe my characters didn't nod. Look at us holding the same pose, just a couple of dragon boys.
I shall join you as soon as I am able.
Come, ponder this orb with me.
Enough talk. Make haste and stop the Archbishop.
Did you finish Evangelion? Nodding in sequence. Let us proceed. Nice. You're gonna have to tell me what you thought about that, because I didn't know if you would continue. I have physical copies of 3 animes in my shelf: Cowboy Bebop, Berserk 97, and Neon Genesis Evangelion. And then I've got the Akira movie on 4K Blu-ray as well, because lovely. All right. Welcome to the Delta Quadrant, where methods are developed for mastering dragons. To this day, the sector is home to live specimens brought over from the southern continent of Mericidia, truly a testament to the greatness of the Allagan Empire. Mount speed on Azus La has increased. The guidance node has ill tidings. Keen for the Blue Eyes Samurai. What's tomorrow? What are you talking about? I regret to inform you that the matter conduit leading to the flagship is no longer functioning. According to my records, it was destroyed by a dragon which broke free of its restraints when they failed approximately 2,369 years, 1 month, 24 days, 7 hours, and 4 minutes ago. Please find an alternate route to the Aetherochemical Research Facility. The Allagan Research Council apologizes for any inconvenience caused. Oh, I'm not familiar. I cancelled my Netflix subscription because I just suck. What the fuck? Midgard Sormer is here. What are you doing? My little dragon has reappeared after all this time. So, thy journey hath led thee to this accursed place. Canst thou hear it, mortal? The ceaseless keening of my kindred steeped in 5,000 years of suffering. Long before the Ishgardians and their base betrayal, there lived still more wicked men whose ambitions knew no bounds. Fearful of our might and covetous of our power, they devised a means to enslave dragonkind. Their vile misdeeds did set in motion a train of events whose repercussions are felt to this day. Beyond thou wilt find one of my first blood. Hark thou unto her words, partake thou of her pain, think thou upon the suffering that the conflict betwixt our kinds hath begot. Dude. Midgard Sormer just rocks up to go, I'm still here, and then leaves. Amazing. Okay, that's gonna be important for the dragon stuff. Yeah, I don't remember watching that, but also I kind of do. My brain's been a bit scattered lately. Look at its face. Holy shit. Look at it just staring at me. Well, actually, it looks like it's staring outwards. It's been so long that its eyes have just like... Holy shit. This is torturous as well. Like, can you just think about the fact that this dragon has been enslaved and chained to this device for thousands of years? And can we also acknowledge the fact that this dragon is conscious for all of it? That's so fucked. That's terrible. Like, it's not like a situation where it's been in, like, frozen in stasis. God, I fucking love the dragon voice. So cool. Like, yeah, this worm is not just in stasis, frozen in time to restrain them. It's enslaved and awake for all of it. It's like, you can't even comprehend that amount of time that has passed. That's tragic. Who cometh to this forsaken place and disturbeth my solitude? It's me. And Midgardsormr, my dog. Look at my little guy. Tiamat, my child. Father, can it truly be you? You're looking mighty fucking tiny, boy. This is so cool. None other. My form is such that I may journey with Hydaelyn's chosen. I love ancient fantastical languages because they just sound so fucking cool. A mortal who desireth to end the war between man and dragon. Look at his little feet. He's like, I'm really struggling to hold myself up here. Allow me to finish this speech so I can teleport away. Millennia have passed since I was brought low by the men of Halag to think that war rageth still between our kinds. This music is so incredible. Hearken to my tale, child of man. I am Tiamat of Midgardsormr's first brood. In a time before time, my father did come to this star, bearing 7 eggs.
From these eggs did my children hatch, and once they were full grown, they took wing and spread across all the lands of Hydaelyn.
Together with my brood brother Bahamut, I journeyed south to Mericidia, and together we brought forth innumerable children into the world. We got busy, as the dragons call it. They've used their Allagan technology to capture Bahamut. We abided in peace and all was well until the men of Alag came some 5,000 years since. They slaughtered my children in droves and took from me my beloved Bahamut. 'Twas then, when I had fallen into the depths of despair, that black-robed men came unto me, the Ascians. Yep, that's right. Yeah, that's rough. They offered to resurrect Bahamut through their dark arts, and I, in my grief, accepted, a decision which I shall regret unto my dying breath. For what they brought back was a mockery of my beloved. Worse, the Ascians gifted his murderers the means to entrap him. Know this, child of man, the beings thy kind call gods are but spectres of thy mind's creation, given form at great cost to Hydaelyn. That's wild. Also, like, I'm looking at all of this purple crystal stuff, and it's like around her, but also in, like, impaling her, I think, and it's in her mouth as well. I'm assuming this is some sort of maybe preventative from her being able to, like, I don't know, do magic or like breathe fire or shit like that. Many such beings yet slumber across the land, brought to heel by the self-same empire that bound me. They must not be released into the world. If thou wouldst end the conflict, vanquish thee, the Ascians, and deliver the weak of will from the bonds of their dark influence. It hath been 5,000 years, my child. Wilt thou not forgive thyself?
No mon aan, no one il aan, no etkin. Is kashur and iles aan.
Oh, she's being dramatic. But also, this is like I said, unfathomable how tragic this imprisonment is. The release of death is denied me here, yet I desire not freedom. Nay, father, I shall live with my regret until the world itself have ceased to be. Such is my just punishment for consorting with darkness, for calling forth a loathsome and lamentable creature which blackeneth my beloved's memory. Oh, it's Hydaelyn time. Time to have a chat with a giant crystal. Yep. Nerdy Quibbler, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Christmas miracle. That's the last one! We're reconnecting with Hydaelyn! After our connection was stripped so long ago, during the end of A Realm Reborn, here it is. We are reconnecting with Hydaelyn. I am inevitable.
Warrior of light, beloved son. The light abideth within thy heart again. Full valiantly didst thou overcome thy many trials, but glory not in thy success. For the servants of darkness are ever close at hand. Receive of me my blessing once more.
Come here, Crystal Mother.
To shine thy light on all creation.
Nice. The classic Final Fantasy music plays as I am embraced by Crystal Mother.
Thou hast broken down the wall I built around thee, and partaken of thy mistress's blessing once more.
Yeah, I forgot about that actually. It was fucking this bitch. This is the guy that split our connection, didn't he? And we had to work hard to rebuild that. You little shit.
Strong art thou, mortal. Stronger than any other of thy kind.
Damn, the Dragon Age voice actors do carry over, don't they?
Having looked upon thy deeds, I am convinced thou art worthy to bear her light. The Covenant bound me to thee, but 'twould seem our fates were mingled from the first. Though I will not fight thy battles, I will yet lend thee my wings.
Nice. Oh, hoo-hoo, look at that. He's saddled up.
Come, mortal. We go to cast out the darkness.
That's right, baby. He grew up so fast. I like how he even transformed to include a saddle for me. Thank you. I'm riding a dragon. Just casually. I feel so bad about this situation. Because she's obviously like, I'm going to stay here to repent for my sins. But at the same time, we're like, all right, bye. You can now ride Midgardsormr. Moldy sourdough, thank you so much for your nice words. Look! I'm riding a dragon. I'm glad you found it through Dark Souls 2. You don't get that very often. That's cool. Does that mean I can I still do this? Hold on. No, maybe not while I'm flying. I was gonna see if we could summon our mini Midgardsormr. This is so cool, especially wearing my Dragoon gear. Alright, where are we going? Oh, there's a dungeon in the center. Whoa, look at this stuff. Look at this fucking decoration. Look at that. Cool as hell. Oh my god. Ooh, Elden Ring's a good one. Look at all the Dark Souls people coming together. think he's in my mount guide now, isn't he? Summon forth Midgard Sorma, the slightly bigger one, but still not the big one. What have you missed? Well, in terms of Final Fantasy XIV, if you haven't seen any of the previous streams, a lot. A whole game and its epilogue, and then this DLC. Hours and hours and hours. But in terms of this episode specifically, we are basically traversing a lost and ancient city to discover its secrets. The guidance node has been awaiting your arrival. This is the last quest of 3.0. That's a big one. Are we confronting the Pope? Welcome to the flagship, Master Omega. You are almost at your destination. Warning, intruders detected in the vicinity. Please eliminate them. It's called Heavensward. Oh my god. Holy shit. The quest is called Heavensward. What a journey. Small baby, and then he transforms into big boy. Okay, dungeon time. Warning, intruders approaching. Area secured. Lifting access restriction to the Aetherochemical research facility. Restriction lifted. You may enter the facility at your leisure. Ending guidance. We did it! Unknown energy source detected within the Aetherochemical research facility. Please exercise caution. I am pleased to have been of service to you, Master Omega. Please send my regards to Master Wedge. Deactivating. Bloop. Boop. Okay, it is time. Yeah, that's right. People who found me through my Dragon Age videos. That's what we're looking for. There's a decent amount of crossover with Dragon Age and Final Fantasy, I think. Okay. Here we go. Your pursuit of the Archbishop has brought you to the Aetherochemical Research Facility at the heart of the floating isle of Azizlar. However, he and his knights are not the only threat for you, for which you must be prepared. Shortly before your arrival, the 6th Imperial Legion entered the facility in search of the secret to mastering primals, and their presence will serve to complicate matters. With multiple factions and their ambitions set on a collision course, your mission promises to be fraught with danger and uncertainty both. Let's do it, baby. Time to ward those heavens. Mass Effect as well, that's also a good one. BioWare playthroughs definitely pick up some groups over time, like Knights of the Old Republic, and then Mass Effect, and then Dragon Age. Will I pick up even more when I play Jade Empire? Or the first Baldur's Gate games that were made by BioWare? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, Crammy, you've been here for a million years, dude. I think Crammy is like eligible for a pension on the channel, which is impressive. I expect we should get a party soon. I don't think this would take too long. Seems like this would be a popular dungeon to play. The final quest of 3.0. Looking forward to it. We're on the Aetherochemical world on the what server are we on? I'm not sure. The Australian one, because we've moved over to the Oceanic servers. I expect that we'll have 2 people join soon. Here, the Materia server. It says that the average wait time is less than 5 minutes. Are we average? Let's see. We have to listen to this banger music in the meantime. You probably removed that flag from the map, Mobius. We don't need to go there anymore. What's everyone doing right now? while we wait for this? What's everyone up to? I can't believe that we don't get to be the average people that get into this dungeon less than 5 minutes of wait time. Got a couple of Final Fantasy XIV players, that's good. I've never done any of the jobs like the fishing and stuff like that in 14 because I only jump on to do like the core stuff. I was doing the gold saucer activities in my own time for ages because I was trying to get enough stuff to buy all of the Final Fantasy 15 things like the car. But that was about it. Those were happier days. Oh yeah, I think I saw someone mention that the Final Fantasy Fall Guys. What, I don't know. That's weird. Game Pass is awesome. I've had it for a long time and I've enjoyed it. Game Pass has prevented me from buying a single Xbox game for so long. Oh yeah, PC Game Pass is good. I've definitely taken full advantage of it on Xbox primarily, because there's more on there, but it's good. No one's playing the end of Heavensward tonight. What a shame. So we're all just hanging out. All just hanging out. I'll show you guys the deck that I built that I'm going to be playing at my locals on Friday nights for Magic the Gathering. So I have my 100 card commander deck. And my commander is Tom Bombadil, the God Bard. And there's some really cool artwork. Because there's a lot of Lord of the Rings specific card art and some really beautiful sagas as well. You've got the you've got like Isildur related sagas, which is really cool. It has some like beautiful Lord of the Rings artwork on there. And I haven't played with it before. I bought some cards and have built a deck, and then hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it goes well. But the deck is primarily a storytelling deck, a lot of sagas. And then I've got my Doctor Who deck as well, because I played Magic the Gathering very, very casually like 5 years ago for a little while, because I was like, Yu-Gi-Oh is really complicated, I want to play something else. And like I started playing Magic and I fell in love with it because it's really, really fun. And then trying to get back into it now was because of the Lord of the Rings crossover announcement, and then they've done Doctor Who recently. I feel like they're going a bit too crazy with all the crossover stuff. It feels like every company ever just wants to do endless crossovers. Like, it is pretty cool, but it is a lot. I think if they did like one a year, maybe that would be quite sensible. They're like, hey, here's all the normal Magic stuff, and then here's like a crossover event of the year or something. But instead they're doing like multiple a year, so I feel like it's just way too much, because they do multiple crossover sets and then they do multiple original sets as well. So it's just like so much money, and then there's just so much power creep involved, and then the power creep is just accelerated because there are so many new sets that the businesses have to create incentive for them to buy it, because it's profit driven and it's not really driven by a desire to make the game fun and enjoyable and less complicated. It's just keep making everything more powerful so people will buy the new sets, and then cards from a year ago are already redundant. That's kind of the downside of trying to get into these cool card games, is while there's so much to love about them and there's so much fun to have, it's being driven by a corporation, so it just kind of sucks with that in mind. But the card artwork does look cool. You gotta take the wins wherever you can find them. All of my Yu-Gi-Oh decks are in the other room because I was sorting stuff, but I've got my Doctor Who one here as well, and I ended up getting the villain deck because I thought everyone would be playing the Doctors, because there were 3 Doctor themed decks and only 1 villain themed deck, so I'm like, alright, I'll be the villain. And then naturally the first night I went to play with them, someone else was playing the villains. What can you do? There's some really cool ones though. Naturally I've got them in the TARDIS blue sleeves. And you've got like the modern villains and stuff, like the Family, which is pretty cool. And even like old villains as well as the classic ones, and I feel like the artwork is just so cool for like all the Dalek themed ones. It's very cool. So I'm excited to play more of this again. So I've got some options. Play with my Doctor Who or my Lord of the Rings decks, and then maybe I'll create a original one as well. They're doing a Final Fantasy crossover in 2025. And as much as I say the crossovers are a lot, I'm very excited for that. I would love a Final Fantasy themed Magic deck. They did confirm that they're doing a Marvel crossover, which made everybody collectively groan with disappointment. And I agree with that sentiment. But that opens the door for a Star Wars crossover. If Marvel can do one, so can Star Wars, and I think Star Wars has so much more potential. Anything that has like a fantasy element to it will just do so well. Like Final Fantasy, they've done a Baldur's Gate set. If they did Dragon Age, that would be amazing. Stuff like that I think suits the world really well. But then when you're like Marvel, it's like, oh, here's my Iron Man card, and it's like, why? Yeah, I think the something Ixalan is the next set, which is dinosaurs, and I think there's also a lot of pirates in there as well. Yeah. Marvel does have their own card game, probably, but also that doesn't stop them because Final Fantasy has their own TCG, but they're gonna cross over with Magic anyway. So it is what it is. Star Wars has its own card game as well, but I fully expect them to still cross over. Remember when the wait time was less than 5 minutes? Everyone just hopped off. I guess we can do it with NPCs. We'll just do it with NPCs. We waited long enough, I think, to at least try this. We'll just do it with NPCs. Omega Ocelot, the Scion Marauder, the Scion Conjurer, and the Scion Thaumaturge. So I can't do it with Mobius. Can I not do it with Mobius as well? I have to do it with... I can't pick and choose, unfortunately. It looks like I'll have to either do it with all NPCs. Alright, well... Alright, in we go. Less than 5 minutes turned into a whole other thing. Will the NPCs wait for me, I wonder, or will they just push ahead? I don't even know how they're gonna act. This is our first dungeon with NPCs. The Aetherochemical Research Facility. They'll follow me, okay. Wonderful. Oh, this is my group. Doing the final mission of Heavensward on my own. Let's see how they operate. Music is so good. The only problem is now I'm leading the group and I don't know where to go. Oh my god. Whoa! Clockwork Hunters. great for watching and learning boss mechanics. That's true. That's definitely true. My ears. Yeah, I think NPCs for the first time isn't the worst idea ever, because you actually get to take everything in. Like, to be honest, most of the dungeons we've done, I've barely been able to, like, take anything in, because I'm running through trying to catch up with everybody else. I do get a decent exposure to everything, but it is pretty tough. What are they fighting? Who are they fighting? Oh, they're fighting. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Wow. You gotta fight him again. Okay.
There is nowhere to run. Enough. In the name of the Emperor! In the name of the Emperor!
You're gonna keep spamming that one, are you, sir?
Enough! Can you withstand this? In the name of the Emperor! In the name of the Emperor!
Stop! Shut up! We will meet again. Ah, he left. He jumped out of there and left. In the name of the Emperor! If you say, in the name of the Emperor, 3 times in the mirror, he'll come and give you a little cuddle. Give you a little smooch on the forehead. Look at this area. Pre-cultured biomass, yummy. These are probiotics. that were left in the fridge for too long. Get some goddamn epic music to go through this dungeon. Soken doesn't miss, baby. Bioculture node. Destroy it. Just a few enemies. There's just a few enemies on screen. Jesus Christ. That. Oh my god. That is a cultured chimera. It has experienced culture. Kingdom Hearts is light. Hello. Oh my god. Activating Harmachus. Or what? What does that even mean? Almost just got killed in one hit. Okay. What? Petrified? I'm good. Oh my god, look at this thing. Oh, okay. Boy. Nice. I always love whenever I have people that are like, you gotta turn away or avoid this. And I'm like, yes, because I definitely can see what's going on. There's a lot happening on screen at once. That's the MMO experience. Hard for me to see everything that's happening first time in the fight. Down we go. Oh my god, okay. Yeah. I know I can turn down those effects, but I like seeing everything that's going on. Oh. I was about to say something, but it's a spoiler for a game that I know someone who's watching hasn't gotten to yet, so I can't say it. But this reminds me of something in another game. But I won't say it. I caught myself there because I almost just completely blurted out, oh, it's just like this. This reminds me of a game. Oh my god. Look at these Anubis looking things. Oh, the snake tail, that's so cool. These designs are incredible. On the lift. Guys, why did you get on the lift? Why did you not get on the lift? Thank you. They appear. That's good. Oh, so Crammy was saying bye team because of my team getting left behind on the lift. I don't think he's actually leaving the stream. Yeah, the Cobra Tails are awesome. You guys getting on the lift this time? Nope. Alright. No teleport with me. Oh, straight shot. This is as deep as it goes. Oh, I pressed the sprint button because I thought it was going to be a straight run, but it just cuts us. It just wastes time. Oh, it's alive! Oh, it's ill. It's gross. Oh no. What is this horror? What are we witnessing here? Oh, it's the Asians and... Where's the Pope?
Champion of Hydaelyn.
Hello.
Why do you despise the primals so? They are the embodiment of mortal will, of mortal desire. Plainly, you desire a foe to despise, and 'tis well that you do, for it is from the vortex of ceaseless conflict that Lord Zodiac shall be reborn.
Through the joining, the world shall become whole again. Then all shall be as once it was, as it should ever have remained.
For the
Fusion. Ha!
Your meddling ends here and now, warrior of light.
Okay. La Habrea and Igarum. They're just standing there menacingly. Neuralink nacelle. What the fuck? It's a living brain thing. This is disgusting. What is going on here? Fires of creation arise. Oh my god, look at these. They're gonna blow up, aren't they? Yep.
darkness shall consume light.
Okay, Kingdom Hearts. Darkness within darkness awaits you. Wait. Oh! Jesus. I didn't realize what was going on until it was too late.
Mortal scum!
Oh, there's an ice version, okay. Ah.
Know your place.
Know your place. Jesus. I was in the circle. I still took damage.
Chaos shall reign forever.
Right. This time I know what to do. Get the fuck away. Throw shit at him from a distance.
Your light shall burn no more.
almost taken out in succession. Look at this. Nice. Both took them out together.
Such strength, it defies all reason.
I am the warrior of light!
No, I will not be bested by the likes of them. La Habrea, it is time.
They're gonna do fusion. Ready? Fusion. Ha! Now they're gonna wake some ancient evil up, probably.
Very well. Let us show these mortals the true power of the Echo. The power to break down the barriers of existence.
What does it mean? They're rising ominously.
I am become you.
They are fusing. Oh, I fucking knew it was gonna happen. It was just so obvious. Oh my god, they fucking fused. That's so funny. Holy shit. I can't believe they actually did it. There was just something, the way that they were stood side by side, that I was like, they're gearing up for a fusion. That's so hilarious. When two become one. Oh, I love it when, like, boss fight trope, you know? They do be troping. It's also Final Fantasy. This is so classic. Look at that. That is amazing. The two masks melded together. Wow. That is such a cool design. Put my whole chest into this. The Ascian Prime. Okay. So this is the final boss of the dungeon. I was expecting the Pope. Who are you? I thought the final boss was going to be the guy who stole the key from us. Oh, I think I just died. Did we all just die? I guess if I die, we have to restart, and I can't just get revived by the white mage. Oh, that was for the tank. Okay. I saw the arrows and I thought we were all getting there, you know, together. I thought we were all gonna hang out and hold hands. Yeah, see, I was like, that's where I have to go, because look at the big old arrow, you know? It made sense to me. I saw the arrow and I went, I gotta go there. My people need me. What? Okay, I'm going here. Don't go for me, go for the other guy. Oh, no, how am I supposed to get there in time? What am I, some kind of wizard? Universal manipulation. Oh my god, I have so many things. What the fuck? What? I don't understand. I'm just gonna stand with the people. Oh my god. Don't stand close to each other? Oh my god. Do I have to be here? I think so. I think I've got to be here. I'm just guessing where I have to stand constantly. It's an onslaught of stuff. What do we have to do? Run away from each other? What? Burning chains? Huh? Hey, look, see, look, it's the arrow thing, except we're all supposed to be there for that one. Stubborn mortals. Very well, we will show you our true strength. The Ascian Prime draws power from the arcane sphere. Kill it! Oh my god. Kill the arcane sphere while we're getting assaulted by this dude. I feel like I'm the only one attacking this. Is everybody else here? They were able to unseparate themselves for a second there. No eternal despair, fire and ice consume you. Oh my god, annihilation. Jesus. Even without the blessing of light, how is this possible? Bruh. There's like zero reaction time for that. You had to like run to the middle to avoid, and then you had to quickly get out of there. How am I supposed to know? I guess I'm gonna have to backflip out of there. There's so much to just like learn on the fly. Jesus. I'm stressed about the backflip that I'm gonna have to do. I wonder if it's like worth just taking damage of the first attack to avoid the second. I don't know. Okay, so can I get a heal, please? Oh, don't stand there. Okay, so stand in the middle and then backflip out. Limit break to finish. Cinematic finish. Fusion cancelled. Nice. Good fight. Good fight. All right, guys, I'll give some accolades to my team. Okay. So that's how that finishes. Interesting. He just defeated. Oh, here we go. He's still here. Never mind. Oh, they've split up again.
That he might regain the blessing of light I had foreseen.
Hee.
But he has grown so strong in it as to deny us our power.
Let us withdraw, La Habrea. That power remains to us, at least. Impossible!
Quick, lob the thing at him. Kingdom Hearts is light! Oh, one of them is destroyed. Okay. It's a shame we didn't bring a second one for the other guy.
So, you harness the eye's power. A pity you spent it all. What will you do now, hero? So, not even the vaunted warrior of light can unmake an Ascian without relying upon mortal contrivances.
There's the Pope! Look at the fucking... Look at the team. We are carrying your casket. All I can think is the fucking funeral meme of that group.
You...
Got you a fancy little box to put your body in.
In the distant past, King Thordan and his knights 12 fought and defeated Nidhogg. Though the victory cost them dear, they were rewarded with a great prize, the Dread Worm's Eyes, both of which have since been held in the Holy Sea's safekeeping.
I was waiting for this dude to show up, so here we go.
The eye you possess was Nidhogg's left, and long has it served as a source of the Azure Dragoon's might.
He's gonna whip the other eye out of his butt. Oh my god!
Here, joined to the person of Haldreth, the first Azure Dragoon. For though he learned to harness its power, he was ultimately consumed by it. Even in death, his body decays not. A pitiful end for a fabled hero.
Whoa! So that's not an empty casket. There's someone in there. The first Azure Dragoon. And this whole DLC has been like, this whole expansion has been like, hey, Astinian, be careful, man. You be staring into that eye a bit too hard, if you know what I mean. And everyone's being like, watch out. And now we have a reason to be concerned there because bro bonded with the eye completely. Holy shit.
My Ascian friend, long have you and your kind sown the seeds of chaos by teaching mortals the secrets of summoning. But if you assumed that we would meekly serve as your pawns, then you are gravely mistaken.
You would raise a hand against us?
I will raise a staff against you.
The soul of the legendary King Thordan. I can become a god.
Oh, is he wearing the armor? Or has he got his own fancy pants Pope armor? Oh my lord! Look at them beefy thighs. This is like that one scene in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone where he goes up to his broom. Oh, dude, so what are we, Soul Calibur? What are we in Soul Calibur right now? What the fuck is going on? We got the Soul Edge and this is Nightmare.
God who knows not cessation, whose being is sustained by a millennium of fervent prayer, and the eye's nigh bottomless reservoir.
Alright. I'm so glad because at the end of the dungeon, I was like, bruh, we just basically slapped around these two Ascians and then it's over. So I was like, where's the Pope? Not only does he fucking show up, but he drops us a history lesson and becomes a Soul Calibur villain. Look at him.
What?
Fucking God King.
Your contempt for man has proven your undoing, Ascian. For my first act as God King, I do hereby sentence you to die
Amazing. He's doing our job for us. We're like, well, we sealed one of them in a Pokeball. Where's the other one going? To death. Slice him in half. Oh, Aura's gonna get impaled. Oh. Actually, cut in half that way, I guess. It's a big ass sword. He absorbed the power. He absorbed him into the blade with the second eye. There you go.
Feed upon ether. It matters not what form that ether takes. Ascend souls are no exception. With this power, I shall put an end to 1,000 years of conflict.
Wow. Yeah, so we use the white, like, aura sight and the eye to, like, seal one away or, like, deal with one. And then King Thordan is, like, his light blade mixed with the power of the eye did the same job.
Be they sown by Ascend, Dragon, or Primal, wheresoever the seeds of chaos threaten to quicken, I shall excise them with my divine blade and bring order to the world. I have become that which you abhor, warrior of light. If you would take issue with my godhood, I shall answer you with my blade.
Yeah, alright, mate. You're welcome to try. I'll see you later, he says. Here, take this box. God damn. That is incredible. He showed up and transformed into a God King, killed a guy, left. The Singularity Reactor. Amazing. Okay. It's not over yet. Oh my god, okay. We have a trial. We have not... Yeah, fuck, we only had 3 trials in, this one. Wow. Okay. The Singularity Reactor. Taking the soul of the legendary King Thordan into his flesh, the Archbishop transforms into a primal before your very eyes. Sustained by a millennium of prayer and the Eye's ether, he declares his intent to rule over the world with an iron fist and for all time. Standing at his side are the sworn brothers of the Heavensward, who have likewise transcended their mortal limits by becoming incarnations of the Knights 12. Strike them down and eradicate the root of the Dragon Song War. That's just so incredible. It's just so incredible. Like, he's like, yeah, so I just turned into a God King, and here's my Knights of the Round. Perfect. I need to go to the bathroom. So we're just gonna take a brief break. I don't know if I should join. It says less than 5 minutes. I don't know. We'll see. We're good, don't worry. I'm queued for the wrong thing. Ah, that's fun. I queued for the wrong thing. Oh, I have to tick that. Oopsie. Well, that's fun. I wasted that time. No, the average wait time for this is 14 minutes. Ah. God damn it. Well, that's a shame. I was hoping that this would be ready. Yeah, it is after midnight. It is like 1:30 in the morning. Yeah, almost 4 p.m. Yeah, this would probably be the smartest time to play is around 4 p.m. or like in the late evening, not almost at 2 a.m. But I have to think about my audience who's alive and well and watching, you know? Yeah. Well, all I can hope for is that it's actually 14 minutes. Where are all the other gamers? Where's all the other gamers playing Final Fantasy at 2 in the morning? We'll see. Maybe I've got enough time to record another episode of a Let's Play that I'm doing. I'll just start recording that, but I'll have my microphone muted so you guys won't be able to see what I'm doing while we wait. I'll cook a whole thing. I'm not sure. I don't know how data center travel works. I mean, you're welcome to try. We're on the Materia server in the Sephiroth world. We're in Oceania because we migrated over to those servers. I think the depressing stuff is that you can see that you need a total of 8 people, and we're still the only 2 people in there. We might have to not do this, unfortunately, everybody. Which is a shame because from a story perspective, like, you really want to jump in and do this, but I think it's just, it might not be possible, unfortunately. So what I think we might end up doing is we might have to cancel this trial and do some other stuff. And then we can, maybe do it next stream. I'm just thinking, it's almost 2 a.m. we'll wait it out for a little bit. And we'll see. But yeah, this is what happens when we are oceanic players. Yeah. I have a feeling we might be sat on our butts here. So what we might do is I'm going to make the next stream at a different time. I'm going to do it which kind of sucks, right? Because this is the problem with like live streaming the game is depending on what time I live stream will depend on who's actually available to watch the stream. So, you know, for example, those of you that are here might not be able to watch if I choose to stream at a different time, so I can actually have a party to do the trial, you know? Because I started streaming at 11 p.m. I could potentially stream a few hours earlier. I could even try and stream in the middle of my day, like a whole 12 hours earlier instead. That way people would be awake on my side of the world. So I might try and do that. We'll do another Final Fantasy XIV stream in a few days. It's currently Friday, almost 2 a.m. I reckon... I'm trying to think about what's going on in my life. Maybe another stream in like 4 days. And I'll do it during my daytime so we can actually get a party formed and we can do this trial. So I think we'll actually bring this stream to a close with that in mind, just so we can pick up exactly where we've left off and go into the Singularity Reactor. And then after we complete Heavensward, we can look at doing some Gold Saucer side quest stuff as well. So thank you so much for joining me for the first section of Heavensward. Going through that dungeon and fighting the Ascians was amazing, and then seeing King Thordran appear as this god king was wonderful. But yeah, we're definitely going to play it next time. We'll do this trial, and then we can see, I guess, the ending of Heavensward. But it's been such a good journey picking the game up and getting to this point again, and there's not going to be a situation that we did last time where we take like a 1.5 year break from the game. We will push into Stormblood, we'll finish it. We'll push into Shadowbringers, we'll finish it, and then we'll push into Endwalker and we'll finish that too, and then we'll see how close Dawn Trail is by that time. And then there's also the Final Fantasy XVI DLC that'll come out at some point also. So lots to look forward to. I feel like Dawn Trail will be first. So that'll be cool. We can tuck Final Fantasy XIV under our belt before that and then see what's next. But thank you so much for joining, everybody. I hope you have had a good time on stream. I will schedule the next stream. So keep your eye out for that one. Join the Discord if you haven't already, because you'll get notified of that. You can join the Discord. You can assign yourself some roles so you can actually opt in for notifications when new videos are uploaded and new streams get posted as well. So take a look in the Discord if you're not there already, because that will be probably the best way to stay notified of everything. But thank you so much for joining, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure. I will withdraw from this and we will log out and we will go to the title screen. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you next time.